Hi, I'm Joan, the Skin Guru, and I want to talk to you about how to prevent spots while you're working out. These are my tips. So are you already getting spots on your face, on your chest, on your neck, anywhere on your body after you've exercised? So listen up here. Here's my tips how to prevent them. So 1, don't wear makeup. Number 1, please don't wear makeup. And you want to look good, so you think, oh, I'm going to put on some foundation, some blusher, some setting powder, some setting spray. I want you to think about this carefully. So there you are in a gym, your own body, your body oil, then you're sweating, you've got bacteria, and then you've got this film of makeup. It's causing this lot of dewy, mildew-like effect on your skin. Now what is happening here is that the oil, the sweat, the bacteria, and the chemicals from a makeup are mixing together to aggravate your skin barrier. It's causing it to be inflamed. Yes, it is. And also around the pore is happening. The same thing is happening. And when it gets into the pore, here's the thing, it's going to clog the pore up, lead to blackheads and acne. So that's what happens when you wear makeup to the gym, right? So you want to look good. What do I suggest? A tinted moisturizer with an SPF. That would be it. A lovely tinted moisturizer, still to give you some colour, a little bit healthy glow, but with an SPF. That would be my number 1 tip. Number 2, so are you wearing the correct gear? So there we go. We want to look good in the gym. We want to look really fit, healthy. We're trying to look our best while doing the exercises. And we've got this tight bra on, sports bra. We've got this tight top on. We've got these tight leggings on. And God, what is it? What's happening here? All the tight clothing that you can get, you're putting on, and it can be causing irritation. How? Because it's chafing the skin. It might be heating up your skin. All that tight clothing sometimes is not the best idea. Also, is it moisture wicking? So what we need to look for is comfortable clothing to the gym. Yes, get the clothing that doesn't chafe, that's chafe free, that stretches always, a 4-way stretch, and look for the labels that say moisture wicking. Okay, so think of comfort. You'll still be able to get the fashionable look if you look for those labels, and all the big ones, all the big brands have them too. So think about the clothing that you're wearing to the gym. Wear the correct clothing so that you don't have the tight clothing that's also harboring the germs and the bacteria, which will cause more spots and more acne. This is a great one. So you're going to head onto the treadmill, which I do, and you're pushing the buttons. You're sometimes holding onto the bars when you go onto the treadmill. You're then setting it all up for yourself. How many people have been on that treadmill before you? Think about it. What about you're going to go into the bike, you're going to do a spin class, and you're going to go into the bike and hold those handlebars and concentrate. How many hands have been on this? What about the free weights? So you've got to be thinking, you've got to disinfect and clean all the bacteria, because so many people have been using that equipment before you. So there's layers of bacteria and germs on the equipment if it's not been cleaned regularly, and you have to clean it before you use it and also after it. Okay, so think about if you're on one of these machines, you haven't cleaned it, you've touched the buttons, and then you put your hair back, you fix your hair, or you may go like that. So that bacteria suddenly is going on your face. So that's going to cause more spots and more acne. So don't touch your face. Don't touch your face at all when you're in the gym. That would be a golden rule. Cleanse your skin thoroughly when you, after the gym, or when you're in the gym, you go into the shower. Think about a cleanser. If you've got prone to oily, congested combination skin, you need to be thinking about cleansing your skin right away after you exercised. Even if you went to one of these fantastic boot camps in the park, as soon as you get home, I would even have some cleanser in the car actually. But really seriously, think about a cleanser that contains salicylic acid. Now that's a fantastic ingredient for cleansing the skin properly. So a good way to think about this is you're going into the shower, you've got your cleanser in the shower, okay? And put it on your face, massage it all over. And I wouldn't just think about, I would think about every area that you're getting the spots. If it's your back, put the cleanser on that area, okay? And I would take time massaging into the congested areas, Okay, the salicylic acid is going to clean out the pores, dissolve the oil, but leave it on the skin for a minute or so. When you've done it, don't just rinse it off, leave it on to really clean the skin properly, and that's going to get to the baseline because you might have some acne lurking about there. So great way to get a cleanser properly, cleanse the skin properly with a salicylic as a main ingredient. Now this is a good one. Put on an SPF. Why would I be saying put on an SPF when you're going to exercise, right? Well, the gym that I go to, my treadmill that I go on is actually at a window. So I'm very conscious of the UV rays that are coming through that window, right? That's number one thing. What if you're outside at one of these boot camps that are in the park and you go outside and it's a lovely sunny day? Even if it's not so sunny, there's still that UV ray coming through, okay? So this is why you have to wear an SPF. Now think about an SPF as an environmental protector, but SPFs should be broad spectrum. They're going to stop your skin from getting any invisible signs of aging from that UV coming through the windows. Also, if you get an SPF that's got an ingredient zinc oxide actually helps to heal spots. So I would be looking for that SPF. An oil-free one would be great, a water-based one, and applying that before you go and work out. That's going to really protect your skin, especially from any UV inflammation, which will definitely aggravate acne if you're prone to that. Wear UV protection clothing. This is really a great idea if you're a runner. I like to run outside, and also if you're a golfer. So anyone that's doing anything outside, wearing the protection clothing now is really a big thing. And if you look at all the brands, all the golfing brands are all bringing all this UV protection clothing out, and it's just a great idea. So the sunscreen is not really enough. Another thing to think about is a hat, a cap when you're golfing or when you're running, because one of the big things is that if you don't wear UV protection, skin cancer is really a very easy thing to get on the nose area. So wearing a cap is going to protect that nose area. Okay, so UV protection clothing. Beware of supplements. This is one that I think you'll find interesting, about whey protein. So if you take whey protein or other milk products, when you take these products, these supplements, they actually cause a spike in the insulin in the blood. Now that's a hormone, insulin, and what that does is it actually stimulates the oil production in your skin. So be careful of that. If you're taking whey protein, have a look at other things to build up your muscle. I know that's why the reason why we like to take whey protein is to build the muscle up, but if it's having an adverse effect on your skin, it's not worth it. If you want the best skin of your life, you have to email me at joan@JLFormulations, or put something in the comments below, and I'm really happy to help you with any skin concerns. If you aren't listening to this at any particular time, just feel free to email me or put comments in below, and I'll happily help you with any skincare concerns. Thank you.